Ask them, I want to be happy, but how? I make common mistakes in 6 things which are impacting my happiness. I really don't know why I am not happy. Unintentionally, I am making mistakes. Unintentionally, I am focusing on 6 things which are impacting my happiness. So, if you want to be happy, you need to avoid these 6 things. I promise you, if you avoid these 6 things, you are going to be the most happiest person. Number 1, I should not be feeling obligated. I should stop overthinking. When I start feeling obligated, I will be overthinking, and then this feeling of obligation and overthinking is going to ruin my happiness. I will be losing my precious time, my important time, which I could have spent happily. I am not happy. Stop feeling obligated. There is nothing called obligations. It's what we think. It's what we believe in. But in natural life, we are not obligated to do anything which we don't want to. We have to take care of others. We must consider about others, other feelings. We should be thinking not hurting anyone. We should be thinking helping others, but we should not be feeling that I am obligated to do that. It has to come naturally from me, not from an obligation. Number 2, stress. Why I am worrying? This worrying is creating stress. It's making my mind blind. I stop looking at positive things. I start finding the solutions which I might not be able to find. If I start thinking why there is no rain, can I get any solution to this? I can't. I want $1 billion, or I want money. Why should I get stressed if I don't have money? I should be taking small actions to earn, rather than getting stressed out and trying to get something which I cannot. So I should stop worrying and should stop getting stressed because of these worries which I have self-imposed on myself. Number 3, resisting darkness. What does it mean by resisting darkness? Is about living in the past. Stop living in the past. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. All of us are doing mistake every single moment. Past is done. Past is there for us to learn. Past is not there for us to live in it. If I start living in the past, I cannot focus on my current status, and I will never be able to plan something for future. Past is a learning time. It is for me to learn what good decisions I made, what bad decisions I made. I was failed in the exam, or I got the best GPA in my scores. Doesn't make any difference. It happened, gone. Now, if I was number 1 in my college last year, it does not mean I'm going to be remaining number 1 in my college in the coming year. If I failed in my studies last year, it does not mean that I will be keep on failing in my studies. I need to learn what happened, what I did good, what I did bad. But I should not keep myself sticked to what happened. Stop worrying or getting stressed out about future. Number 4, trying to control your life. We are very good in trying to control our life, which is not in our hand. We have only choices of taking actions. We have to act only, and then the results will come out the way we act or we react. We cannot control the results. Have you ever seen that anyone can guarantee that I studied 18 hours out of 24 hours, 6 months in a year, and I'm going to be number 1 in the exams results? No, we cannot take control of the results. We can control the acts. My act was to study. My act was to learn. Then leave the results. Don't try to control the results. Stop trying to control the life. Number 5, never seek validation of self-worth from others. I am Waqas. I have a worth. Nobody can pay my worth. I don't need a validation of my self-worth. I am totally different from billions of people. Nobody can be like me, and I cannot be like someone else. This is the common mistake what we do. Why I have to think that I need a validation of my self-worth from someone else. I cannot, and I should not. I cannot be like anyone. I cannot be Nelson Mandela. I cannot be Gandhi. I cannot be Steve Jobs. I cannot be anyone else. I am me. Stop this validation. Whenever we are trying to get our self-worth validation, we get stress. We are trying to control the results. We are trying to control the people, how they are going to rate us. We should not do that. Let's focus on what we are and stop worrying what people will think, whether I am good or bad. I should stop getting validation of my self-worth. And the last but not the least, chasing happiness. I cannot chase happiness. Happiness is there deep inside me. It comes from inside. It is not a commodity which you can buy from the market. You cannot spend money to buy happiness. If you go back and check my previous vlogs, I said happiness is something which you have deep inside. When you help someone, you feel happiness. When you kill someone, you feel sad. Killing does not mean you are going to murder someone, but when you hurt someone, you feel sad. You might be happy at that very moment that I did something very good with others, but believe me, when you will realize that you did something wrong, your happiness will be converted into sadness. Don't chase happiness. Happiness comes the way you think, the way you behave, the way you act, the way you proceed, the way you plan. It cannot be bought out from the market. You cannot buy happiness. So my friends, if you want to be happy, Stop doing these 6 things, and I promise you, you will be happy. Remember these 6 things. Number 1, feeling obligated. Number 2, stressing out or getting worried. Number 3, resisting darkness or living in the past. Number 4, trying to control the life. Number 5, expecting validation of your self-worth from others. And last but not the least, what is that? Chasing happiness. Stop chasing happiness. Stop doing all these 6 things. I promise you, you will be happy. Until next time, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.